Welcome back to Humanfluence. I'm Joe. Today, let's delve into the timeless tale rich with symbolism and deeper meaning. The story of Pinocchio. The classic tale is more than just a children's story. It's an intricate allegory filled with archetypes and spiritual insights. And here's a fascinating twist. The very name Pinocchio can be broken down into pineal and occhio, suggesting the pineal eye, or the third eye. I just made a video on the pineal gland and its links to the Bible, which I'll link here. I also have a video on the occult anatomy of man that I'll link here as well. At its core, the story of Pinocchio is about the journey of spiritual awakening and the transformation of consciousness. Pinocchio, a wooden puppet created by the craftsman Geppetto, symbolizes the unawakened soul, a being of potential yet to be realized. Geppetto, the loving creator, carves Pinocchio from a piece of enchanted wood. This act of creation mirrors the divine act of bringing a soul into existence. The blue fairy, who brings Pinocchio to life, represents the divine spark or the higher self that initiates the journey towards consciousness. She tells Pinocchio that he can become a real boy if he proves himself brave, truthful, and unselfish. Pinocchio's journey is fraught with temptations and challenges, symbolizing trials and tribulations we all face on the path to spiritual awakening. Characters like Honest John the Fox and Gideon the Cat represent the deceptive influences and material temptations that lead Pinocchio astray. These characters show how easy it is to be led off the path by false promises and illusions. Then there's Stromboli, the puppet master, and the journey to Pleasure Island. Stromboli's control over Pinocchio with strings represents how lower desires and external influences can control an unawakened soul. Pleasure Island, where boys are turned into donkeys, symbolizes the dangers of hedonism and losing one's true self to base desires and materialism. It's a powerful reminder of the karmic consequences of succumbing to earthly temptations. One of the most profound symbols in Pinocchio's story is his time inside the belly of Monstro, the giant whale. This episode represents a classic dark night of the soul moment where Pinocchio faces his deepest fears. It's a transformative experience, symbolizing the trials one must undergo to achieve spiritual rebirth. Back to the pineal connection. The name Pinocchio can be broken down into pineal and occhio, Italian for eye, suggesting the pineal eye or the third eye. The pineal gland, often associated with the third eye, is considered the seat of the soul and a portal to higher consciousness. Pinocchio's journey from a wooden puppet to a real boy can be seen as the activation and awakening of the pineal gland, symbolizing the shift from a purely material existence to a spiritually enlightened state. Jiminy Cricket, who serves as Pinocchio's conscience, represents the inner voice or intuitive guidance that helps us navigate our path. Despite often being ignored, Jiminy remains loyal and persistent, symbolizing the unwavering presence of our higher self or inner wisdom. And the culmination of Pinocchio's story is his transformation into a real boy, symbolizing enlightenment and the realization of one's true self. It represents the awakening of the pineal gland and the alignment of the physical self with the spiritual self. Pinocchio's transformation is a metaphor for the soul's journey towards becoming whole, integrated, and fully aware. Throughout the story, various elements reflected deeper spiritual truths. The transformation of boys into donkeys on Pleasure Island as a metaphor for losing one's humanity and spiritual essence when indulging in base desires. The constant challenges and moral decisions Pinocchio faces mirrors the spiritual trials each of us encounter on our own journey. In modern times, this tale continues to resonate because it speaks to our universal quest for authenticity and awakening. The struggles and triumphs remind us that while the path to enlightenment is fraught with obstacles, it is also filled with opportunities for growth and transformation. The pineal gland, or third eye, remains a powerful symbol on this inner journey. And from an esoteric perspective, the story of Pinocchio is a blueprint for spiritual alchemy. The process of transforming base material, the wooden puppet, into gold, the real boy. This transformation is not merely physical, but involves a profound inner change, awakening to a higher state of being and consciousness. So what does this mean for all of us? It means that Pinocchio's story is not just a fairy tale, but a powerful allegory for our own spiritual journey. It encourages us to listen to our inner voice, face our fears, and strive for truth and authenticity. And it reminds us that through perseverance and awakening of our inner vision, we can transform our lives and realize our true potential. Humanfluence, out.